fight is coming your way.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Goes for the surprise rush in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes, and that attack ends it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Tiger knee to the sternum! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Picks the drive reversal. Fires a tiger shot. This hits them with a stop and power. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Smart play with the throw. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters are off for the cycle catch. Time to start pushing. Knockdown and player 2, they were waiting for it. Crowns them from above. Nice tiger nose. Cashes out the cage right there. We're about to see why this move is called Tiger Bench. The mighty must fall, and that time has come for his opponent. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it, sees the overhead coming. That corner is straight through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Backdash tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Checks with the low tiger shot. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. What drive rush to keep it going. Getting up close and personal. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? So, what's next? Okay, here we go. Shoots the flat. Checking with the front, willing to risk it for the overdrive. They're in range. We call a burnout. Did they mean to do that? There's a burnout. And they burn out in safety. Oh, super hard to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Player 2 still has a check and eats it. Taste me, knee. What a finish. Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Picks the drive reversal. Shoots off a fireball up close. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw misses. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Look at the damage they could pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. The jump in catches them. Order gets them. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Nice tiger nose! Fully charged tiger uppercut shreds him. Springs forward with the drive rush. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Big throws. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Going in? Not much life left, but their drive usage may favor. High Tiger Shot delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Looking for a chance, fires a Tiger Shot. Hanging on for dear life. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Hopes with closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Opens with a jump in. Their last round. It's now or never. Gets him with a Euro step. Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Both sides getting ready. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Betting it hard on the drive rush. Linksson gives the ribcage to TLC. What uses their drive gauge? Tiger Cannon. Okay, here we go. Tries to lock down with the Tiger shot. They were waiting for it. Player 2, ooh, what a smart throw. What are they gonna do? Forward rush. Rattle and homes with the Tiger knee. Clutch at the air. That back roll was huge. Burns out. Crowns him from above. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Who's gonna take it? They're just gonna go for it with the super. Oh my God, what super? Oh, they saw that they have the game. They are done. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Stabbers them with a Psycho Blitz. Escapes with the reversal. Fires the Tiger shot. Player 2 has the life advantage. Well, they managed to escape the corner. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. This is a real back and forth match for them. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Uses a fireball to try and establish, springs forward with the drive rush. Grabs him, knockdown. Mixing it up with low Tiger shot. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the... Oh no, they're stunned. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. This is gonna hurt. Players drive rush to keep it going. Overhead attack. Flatlines them. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The first round begins. No going on the offensive? It's back with a well-placed drive reversal. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Counter hit throw there. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. This is a huge chance to make a field. Player 1 answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Takes a trip. Lets off a projectile to waste time. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Oh! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? At this range, many attacks springs forward with a drive rush. Hit them with a 1-2-3. A drive impact can end it all here. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Drive rush to keep it going. Jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh my god, what a throw tech! Experiencing burnout, KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back out uses the drive gauge. Drive reversal. Fires the tiger. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner blocks the drive reversal. Player 1 is fit. There's a burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Nothing stops this train. They're both driveless. This drops them hard. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Definitely stays out of range. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Good drive rush. There's the counter we wanted. Betting it all on the drive rush. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Back to the court. All in with a rush. Do they? I called it. I called it. Dangerous range here. And on the perfect execution with the anti-air. Grab them. Take a seat. It is over. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have won that. Scuffle charges forward. Breaks the block with a throw. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 pushes the opponent and parries the jump in to shut it down. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the drive rush there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Combo with the target combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. This may be it. Tiger got to try some. Player 2 has a slight life. Springs forward with a drive rush. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Full SA meters. That's the catch! Let loose a tiger cannon! Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful of connects with the throw. With brick drive rush to keep it going. Throws them. Drive rush. Gets him with a Euro step. The pressure's building now. The Psycho Cannon is out. This is gonna hurt. Forward rush. Rattle and hums with a tight knee. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 can't use any more. Kisses the fireball. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. OG Psycho uppercut puts them on the rope. Deals some damage, answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Checks them with the projectile. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Fires the tiger! They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. High Tiger got to try something. Any drive rush to keep it going. Fires off the tiger! Gotta be careful not to whip at this. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Can't tech the throw. Loaded Psycho System. Player 2 chases him down. Scrap springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Big throws. High Tiger shot to try some.
They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key.
Fires the Tiger Shot.
Drive gauge gap here.
Oh, burnout triggers. Knockdown and throws them. Smart, but they're going for the super art? What were they thinking? Fires off a Tiger Kick. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Decides to add a bit of OD spice. High Tiger Shot to tricep. Jumps up.
Drive rush to keep it going. Quick springs forward with the drive rush.
Tiger needs to the sternum. Both fighters can't use drive. Oh, here we go. Player 1 with a slight knew the throw was coming. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Both sides getting ready. Tries to lock down with the Tiger. Willing to risk it for the overdrive.
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
What now? What can this drive bring them back? What are they gonna do? Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Rushes in. What a finish! Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 chases them down. Decides to go in with the target kick. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off. The jump in is denied. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
They've got the leader for a drive impact.
Taking stock.
Hit them with a in there. Player 2 picks up the first round.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Jumps. Covers them with a psycho blitz.
Player 2 creates a good corner, springs forward with the drive rush.
Player 1 will have to deal with this game.
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Blocks it. Psycho Flicker finds them all.
That combo did decent damage. How will they utilize this?
Oh no, they're stunned. Burnout. Expect a tempo on the match to take. Time's over. Loses the game for the super.
They're not playing around here.
One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? It uses their drive gauge. Tiger Cannon. What were they thinking? Shoots the blast. Drops him hard. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Fire, Tiger. Jump meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Connects with the throw. Their drive gauges are looking bare. High Tiger starts to try some. They're using a
Springs forward with the drive rush.
They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Tries to lock down with the Tiger Shot. Player 2, there's a burnout. Face, me. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Drive rush. Rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Storm. Player 1, putting the cherry on top. Tiger Cannon. Gets educated with the counter. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! We're finally ready to add the bit of OD spice there.
Uses the target combo as a filler. Still very early in the round. It's back with a well-placed drive reversal. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. That quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Hit them with a 1-2-3.
Barely blocks the jump in. Taking stock.
High Tiger's about to try something. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Fire! Fix the catch! Let loose a Tiger Cannon!
Quick breather. Drive rush to keep it going.
Covers them with a Psycho Blitz.
Experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super art.
No question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? That attack landed for a counter there. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws out a projectile. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going.
Kill rush!
Player 2 chases them down. Spends gauge to hit back with a reversal. Okay, creating some space here. Charges forward. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Grabs and throws him away. What'll happen here? This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Crunchy Tiger! Will we see a drive hit? Burnout!
Let's take the tempo of the match to king.
Time's over!
They dead off this super? It's too close to call.
And it's just enough! Solid read on the bars. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Absorbs down to the wire. My turn! Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Player 1 has used up all of their drive range. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's all that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters.
They got the meter for a drive in.
Takes a trip.
Fires the Tiger Cannon.
Burnout activates. Player 2 KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Crunchy Tiger! Uses the target combo as a filler.
Gets the catch! Let loose a Tiger Cannon!
Both fighters planning something?
High Tiger shot him twice!
Charges forward. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick breather. Will we see a drive hit? Goes for the jump in. Peppers him with a Psycho Blitz. Player reversal.
Fires a Tiger Cannon.
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. So, what's next? Jumps?
Gives the ring cage some TLC. Links it.
Tries to act quickly, but with the attack.
Psycho Blitz turning it right up with a super. Hits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They trade. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throw hits. Now the fun begins. There's a corner switch. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. With a super art connect. Knockdown. Throws out a projectile. Great work finding the opening. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Takes a trip. One combo can end this round right now. A drop charges forward.
Gotta be careful not to whip at the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Hit them with a 1-2-3.
The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Still very early in the round. Can't tech the throw.
Fires a tiger shot.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo.
Hit them with a 1-2-3.
Nice counter. With drive rush to keep it going. The life remaining
Meets the jump in with a perfect parry.
knockdown and brushes that off and keeps going.
They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Back into the corner.
What setup do they have?
Uses the gauge for a super arm. Super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Throws them to negate the block. Oh, whips. What are they thinking here? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Opts for the throw. Takes a trip. Player 2 has the life lead. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Tries to bait him with the projectile. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Knockdown. Sticks the combo. Goes with a super art connect. Goes for the super art. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Looking to impress with this super.
They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision making.
Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Gets the jump in.
Tiger knee to the sternum.
Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 has the meter lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Fires a tiger shot.
Smart play to stop the opponent there.
High tiger shot to try something.
Do they have enough drive gauge? Goes for the jump in.
Crunchy tiger knee. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Both fighters planning something? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out.
Tries to lock down with a tiger shot. Psycho cannon is activated. Let's see what they do now.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Burn out, but they may have a plan here. High tiger shot to try something.
Knocked them out of the air. Gets the corner.
Links it. Fires off a tiger kick.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
Shoot the plasma. All in with the rush. Almost a massive tiger kick.
Excellent. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Nothing stops this train.
Who's going to steal this win?
Hit them with a 1-2-3.
Gets him with a Euro step. Player 2 makes it look easy.
Perfect gauge management.
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Oh, here we go. Forward rush.
All in with a rush.
What's next? Back to the corner. Are we gonna
like links it. Player 2 burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 is in burnout, knocks them out of the air. Psycho Blitz wakes them up. Noticeable burns out. Here's the Rick closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Well-timed corner switch. Opts for the throw. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Strings it all together. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Goes for max damage output with the uppercut. Power up drive rush to keep it going. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Okay, creating some space here. Doing some quick planning. They need to rely experience and wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Crunchy tiger. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hammers them with the Psycho Blitz. Big throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. A drive impact could end it all here. Tiger needs to the links it. Managing experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Looking to follow up? Oh! Putting the cherry on top! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. One more! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fixing it up with low tiger shot. Shoots off a fireball up close. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. The combo's there. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Strings it all together. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Holds out with the block. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Burnout is triggered. Takes a trip. Fires a tiger shot. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in. Throws them to negate the block. Off for the Psycho Cannon. Time to start cooking. The super doesn't hit. It goes for it at this range. Player 1 can't afford the stick KO. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Get ready. Punchy tiger knee. Who's going to start things off? High tiger shot to try something. Jumps in. Covers him with a Psycho Blitz. Nice counter. Knockdown and player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Kill rush. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. They're backed up into the corner. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh, here we go. Closes in. All in with a rush. They were right to be on. Gets the counter hit and the win. What? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. The drive impact doesn't work. The drive impact is drive rush to keep it going. Avoids getting connects with the throw. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Shoots the plasma. Links it. Beautiful timing with that flicker. Ooh, you never know what gets them with a Euro step. They are not getting close to each other. Turns out. Amazing.
Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back.
Cashes out the cage right there.
This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. What throws them?
Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Catches them out. Kill rush. Grabs and throws them away. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Down to the wire. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter.
Hits them with a 1-2-3.
Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Very slick with the combo. Looking to impress with this super. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
Loaded psycho flicker.
What'll happen here?
Fires off a tiger.
Gets the combo. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. We're at a standstill, but we may see interruption soon. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Both fighters planning something? Drive rush!
Will burn out, but they may have a plan here. Tiger shot to try something.
And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal.
Player 1 can't use any drive through.
And whip! They're wide open! What now?
Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
One chance here may end this.
Oh, kisses the fireball.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Opens with a jump in.
The last round. It's now or never. Risky up-close squash charges forward.
Overhead attack.
They push their way out of the corner. This reads the jump in perfectly. Somehow manages a good decision with that throw.
Oh, here we go.
They're hurt. Crowns them from above. There's the counter we wanted. Player 1 is in a total burnout.
Did they mean to do that?
Closes it out.
Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
Hits them with a 1-2-3.
Absorbs the attack and fires back. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Decent return on that combo. Parries the jump in to shut it down. Can't protect the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Youth gets them. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Kill rush. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Okay, creating some space here.
Fires a tiger kick.
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
Hits them with a stopping bomb.
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
Sagat's got his prey in his sight. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this Tiger Vanquisher.
Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Gotta be careful not to whip a KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Crunchy Tiger knee. The last round. It's now or never. Hammers him with a Psycho Blitz. Throws him. Breaks the block with a throw.
Unreal Tiger Nova.
Springs forward with the drive rush.
Player 2 lynching.
Both fighters can't use drive.
Tries to lock chemical pressure building now that Psycho Kane is out. And on the hunt. Their drive gauges aren't full. This means less resources to use when an opportunity strikes. They're back to the corner now. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Anti-air in the front. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Shoots the plasma. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. A jump. All the throw connects. I can't believe it. Tries to lock down with the Tiger. The projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps? This is gonna hurt. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 chases them down. Shoots off a fireball up close. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Taking stock. Player 1 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Impacts a no-go. Holds out with the block. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets some. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Parries the attack. Can't tech the throw. Jump. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Peppers them with the Psycho Blitz. Player 2, were they baiting them into that? Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Time to reassess the situation? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. They must have a game plan here with experiencing in there. Player 2 brings